Okay, we're back. My apologies there. Every time I make a recording, it seems that my internet or something decides it doesn't want to work. It's absolutely amazing. Anyway, I was mentioning a moment ago that at Walgreens, these were 50 cents each last week. Well, okay, that means it would cost us $18 to buy 36. And look at this, going for $51.80 with a good rank. Well, okay, if we paid $18, and I always add about $2 for shipping into FBA because you got to factor in a lot of things. It's not just shipping you got to think about. You got to think about poly bags, boxes, tape, everything. There are expenses. And for that reason, I like to factor in $2 for shipping per item. So, given that we had an $18 buy cost plus $2 for shipping, I'm just going to call it 20 bucks. And look at that right there. That would have been a $17.73 profit roughly, because I happen to know that these were on sale at Walgreens last week. And you find this out by looking at the ads and by going into the stores and seeing what's on sale. So because I knew that, I could simply look at this from a reverse sourcing standpoint and know that I've got a winner right there in front of my face. All right, let's keep looking here. Let's go back. Let's focus on CVS. Let's see, that's the 18 ouncer. That's the 7.2 ouncer. Not seeing the CVS sizes yet. They're here. Trust me. I know for a fact that they are. But if we don't see it, then we're going to tweak our search, because that's the whole idea on reverse sourcing, is we do a bunch of different searches. We don't just limit ourselves to one. You got to get creative sometimes. So I'm not seeing any of the CVS items. So let's do this. Let's tweak our search a little bit. And here's what I'm going to do instead. I'm going to go just Reese's peanut butter eggs instead of milk chocolate. And not only that, I'm going to remove the apostrophe, because most buyers are not going to use an apostrophe. So let's try this, and let's also add a size. Since we know this is 8.5 ounces, let's try a search like this. Reese's peanut butter eggs. Here are some suggestions, but what if we did this? 8.5. Let's see if we can find the exact listing. All right, this may be it right here. Once again, as I mentioned earlier, I'm not wild about this listing because the rank is too good, but we're going to come back to it possibly. That's the 10.8. Let's see here. Not seeing the 8.5. Trust me, it's there. Oh, here we go. Let's see if this is the Walgreens or the CVS and Walgreens size here, because they didn't put the size in the title. But let's take a quick look, because this is also on CVS, this item. That's the 10 ouncer. Okay. Well, I'll give you guys a reference point. This is not the CVS version, because the CVS version, if we were to look at it, once I find it, is a, well, it doesn't tell you right here, but I can tell you off the top of my head, it's an 8-ounce bag or something to that effect. However, and once again, this comes from knowing your stores. I know for a fact this item can be found at Target and Walmart. And I also happen to know that at Walmart, it's $2.98. Now at Target, it's going to vary. It was $3 last week at Target, and I think this week it's $3.59 each. So Walmart would be our better bet. But once again, okay, if we know it's $2.98 or $3 a pop at Walmart, well, okay, let's just factor in $2 shipping because it's the 3-pack. So 3-pack, that means $3 each times 3 is 9 plus $2 for shipping. So $11. You know, you'd make $5.62 on this on a $9 purchase. I mean, it's not bad. It's a good ROI. So, you know, you might want to take advantage of that. Another thing to keep in mind, just because you don't see a rank does not mean it's not selling. Let me be very clear about that. Some of my best items have no rank because people, I think, get scared they don't see a rank, so they don't jump on it. But well, here's the way you want to look at this. If you see reviews, that's generally a cue to you that it's selling. Not only that, but, you know, it's showing up in this search pretty high. So I can tell you right now, this guy is selling. Now, I don't know what kind of sales velocity we have, but I can tell you it's selling. All right, let's see if we can find something from CVS here. That one might be the CVS size. Here's another guy that's rather interesting, by the way, because these, once again, last week were on sale at 50 cents each at Walgreens. But I want to stick more to a CVS item here. Here we go. Nope, never mind. I stand corrected. That was not the CVS size. Okay. Well, I'm seeing various items I know for a fact we could source at Target or Walmart, but that's okay. I want to focus on CVS. So here's what we can do. Let's get a little more specific. Let's go to the grocery department, which I'm just going to do right here. I'm going to go to grocery, and we may get some different results. And I am going to check this guy out. But here's another thing I want to do also. When you select a category, such as grocery or any other category, you're going to have this option right here on availability to include out of stock. So you can find listings that nobody's currently selling, and you can be the only seller. So keep in mind that just because you're not seeing something come up doesn't mean there's not a listing for it. It just may be that no one's selling it right now. So here's what I want to do. Let's take a quick look on include out of stock, and let's see what we can find. Let's see if we find some good unavailable listings. But always remember to check include out of stock. That is a useful tip to take advantage of. This is a single. I'm really not wild about selling single packs, and this also appears to be a 10-ounce size, which does actually happen to be the CVS size. Let's take a quick look at this. Generally, my rule is don't sell singles, but one thing about singles is they do have a higher velocity usually. Looking at our numbers here, I would stay away from this. Now, for reference, this actually is the 12-ouncer. Okay, that's actually the Walmart and Target size. Just for reference though, but here's why I would stay away from this guy. It's going to cost you $3 in store, and even if you only assumed $1 for shipping because you're just sending in a single, well, $3 plus 1 is 4. I mean, you're losing money here. So these people selling it at this price from an FBA standpoint, they're possibly losing money and don't even realize it because they don't know their numbers. So you've got to know your numbers. Anyway, back to this. That's the 10.8 again. That's the 10.8. Let's see here. We can always go to page 2, but I can assure you that there are listings from CVS on here. Let's take a quick look at this guy. Let's see if this is the CVS size or if it's the Walmart size. That's the Walmart and Target size. It's the 10.8 ouncer. Once again, this is why we wouldn't want to sell this guy. These are going to cost us $2.98 or $3 each at Walmart. Factor in about, $1 to $2 for shipping. I'm just going to say $2. So you got a $6 buy price. You got $2 for shipping. So you've got 84-cent profit, roughly. And that's if nobody drops the price. So I would stay away from this guy because once again, you got people sitting here battling for pennies. Don't be that person. That's how you lose money. Don't settle for pennies. There's no wiggle room and there's hardly any profit. Don't do that. All right. This particular one right here, I believe, is that one we saw earlier. It's the Walmart listing or the Walmart and Target items. Let's see here. Okay, we may have to tweak our search again. Like I said, I know there's stuff here, but I'm just not seeing right now the CVS version. I get some miniatures. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Unavailable. So here's the 8.5 ounce version that's at CVS, and here's a 6-pack that's currently unavailable. Now, notice this has a bad rank, but that's because it's unavailable. No one's selling it. You might be able to jump on this guy right now and make some money. And not only that, here's the CVS size for these also, by the way, or the Walgreen size also, the miniatures. Let's take a look at both of these. Let's look at Keepa, and let's see what it was selling for. And I do recommend having Keepa or helium-10 because it will allow you to see what things were selling for. Ooh, look at this. Always keep an eye on some of this stuff. This could be profitable right here, just looking at this guy. That's, wow. I want to say those cost like $4, $5 each, and it's going for that price right there. So, always keep an eye open just for things that are selling at a good high price. And if you know your market, you know where you can buy these and at what price you can make money on these guys. I mentioned helium-10 earlier. Helium-10 does a feature just like Keepa where you can basically see what it was selling for. And it was clearly selling. It appears Amazon may have been in on it for a while. Helium-10 is not as good as Keepa on this, but let's scroll down and see what Keepa is telling us. It's got a long sales history. let's take a look at last year. If we look at last year, we can see this particular item was selling. Basically, every time you see a dip, that's a sale. There's one sale, there's two sales, there's three sales, there's 4, 5, 6, 7. It was clearly selling. And you can see our FBA offers were here at roughly 40 bucks. So based off last year, this is an item that would sell for around 40 bucks, this 6-pack here. Well, okay, let's see what we can source it for. Let me find it again. Which one was it? It was the 8.5 ounce eggs. Okay. So right here, it's going to cost us $5.49 for 2 of them because of the buy one, get one for $1. So if 2 of them cost us $5.49, we just multiply that by 3 to make a 6-pack. So that's $16.47. All right, well, if we're paying $16.47 and we factor in $2 for shipping, that's $18.47. And we assume a $40 sales price. That's not bad, not bad. We'd make almost 10 bucks. So this could be a winner right here. And that's just, stuff like this is how we're reverse sourcing. We're playing with search terms. We're looking on the page for other items like this guy. We're using tools like RevSeller right here and Keepa. And another little thing you can do is you can look at related items for some rabbit trails. Like here you go. We've got a 2-pack going for $17.27. What else do we have? I'm looking for higher prices. I like to see prices at least 25 bucks and above. Here's this guy. We saw this was a winner earlier when we looked at it. Let's see if we can get a few more ideas here. Here's the Cadbury Egg 3-pack. That's the CVS, that's the Target and Walmart size. Here's a 4-pack. Well, we said earlier, this guy can be bought for $2.98 or $3 at Walmart. Let's take a, look at this. I like this right here. A 2-pack going for $35. That's the bigger size, but I tell you what, this guy may be a winner. In fact, let's take a look at this guy. I happen to know these cost around $6 to $8 depending on your store. So let's take a look at this guy. Well, the rank's not good right now, but that can change very quickly, especially as Easter approaches. There are a few things I want you to notice too. There are no FBA offers. You can always make a rank better by adding an FBA offer and lowering the price. You don't really have much room to lower the price here because let's just say you pay about $7 a bag on this. That's $14 plus 2 for shipping makes $16. So clearly we don't have a lot of wiggle room to work with here if we want to make a decent profit, but this could sell if you throw on a $35 FBA price. Let's see historically what it's done. If we look at Keepa, let's go back to last year on Keepa and see what it did around last Easter. We don't really have a whole lot of data there, unfortunately. It was clearly selling right here. We had a buy box for full by merchant at 25 bucks, but who knows what their shipping was. Let's go back one more year and see if we can get a little bit better information. It really looks like this hasn't gotten a whole lot of action, but it will sell. As you can see right here, it will definitely sell if you put the right price out there. Now notice we don't really see any FBA offers because the FBAs would be in red. So the fact that there's only fulfilled by merchant offers tells me right away that that's not helping its cause. If you threw down a $35 FBA offer, it may sell. Because like I said, you look at this right here, it clearly will sell if you just put the right offer out there. All right, following a few more rabbit trails, let's see what else we have here. Let's take a look at 2 more pages, and let's see if we can find some good stuff. So I know we're kind of jumping around back and forth, but that's one of the ways you find good items, is you just jump around. You look for items that people are buying with an item that you see can make you money. And you also look for low-priced items and see what they're selling for on Amazon. You can kind of do it both ways there. Let's see here. What else do we have? This guy right here, this would have worked very nicely too, in fact. I believe, well, that's the king size. These might have been able to be bought last week for 50 cents each at Walgreens, which would have been a $12 buy cost. Let's see what else we have, though. Okay, nothing too great. That's okay. Now, I wasn't planning on making a very long video, but let's take a look at this guy here, because I want to show you guys just various different tricks on the reverse sourcing. This guy, I like that sell price. I really like that sell price a lot. That looks good for us as Amazon sellers. And that's not a terrible rank. It's really not, especially given there are no FBA offers. If you look at the 90-day average, it's been up at $37. The 90-day rank's not good, but keep in mind, it probably wasn't very available and people weren't really focusing on Easter candy 90 days ago, or even really over the last 90 days. So as you can clearly see, we just recently had a sale here and a sale here. And this is another thing I want you to understand about rank. Look at something here. This rank was 406,000, but look what happens after just one sale. Boom, it drops all the way to 124,000. And that's why you got to be very careful about looking at rank. Rank can fluctuate wildly. And let's watch what happens here. There are no sales, and you can see the rank's climbing, it's climbing, it's climbing. It's climbing, almost 300,000. Then we get a sale and boom, look what happens. The rank drops all the way down to 100,000. So keep that in mind that rank can be very deceptive because it can change so quickly and so largely. If we were to look at this and look last year on Keepa, it was selling last year. You can see we had a sale here. It popped all the way down to 106,000. If we look even longer term, it looks like a lot of people haven't been selling this long term. Not a ton of people anyway. So it will sell. And if you were wondering where to find this guy, well, you could do a Google search. Just do something like this. Peanut butter bunny, and then just pop it over into Google, or just go to Google and type it in. And you should be able to find this guy incidentally over at Walmart or Target. And I think, like I said, it can be about $4 to $5, so it would certainly make you some money. Okay, so we've done a few different things here on our search, and we've been able to find a few potential winners. Let's take a look at a different item and just kind of jump around a little bit here. How about the Hershey eggs? Hershey has various different kinds of eggs. You got your milk chocolate, you got your candy coated. There's also cookies and cream and an extra creamy. So let's take a quick look at a Hershey egg. And I'm going to do a search. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do Hershey eggs. And let's see what we find. Okay, so you can see right away we've got some Hershey Kisses. By the way, you can buy these for $2.98 each at Walmart. So that's a $12 buy cost. Not selling right now, but that could change very quickly. Going for $32. Here is an 8-ounce single. By the way, this can be found right here at CVS. We could buy 2 of them for $5.59 or $2.75 each. So when I see something like that, that tells me that this guy's a winner, because if we can buy it for $2.75 and it's selling for more than triple that as a single, that tells me that's a good indicator. This is the kind of item that makes us money on Amazon. You can see you got a 6-pack here. That's the bigger size, by the way, which can be found at Target or Walmart. Here's the 8-ounce size. That is the CVS size. So here we go. We could buy this guy, once again, $5.59 for a 2-pack, $5.49, excuse me. So that's roughly $11 for the 4-pack. So if we were to look at that, $11, and it's selling for $27.98. Well, let's see here. Notice it's on Amazon Launchpad, and for the life of me, I have no idea why this is on Launchpad. But at any rate, we said it's an $11 buy cost, factor in $2 for shipping. So you'd make about $5.26, not bad. Now, Launchpad can be deceptive. You want to make sure you catch stuff like that. Let's look at how it sells. So if we look at Helium 10 right here, you can see it's clearly selling. We had a sale here, 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 here. So it's clearly selling. So here's a profitable item. It really is that simple sometimes. We just looked on CVS, we did a search for Hershey eggs, and boom, there it was. Let's see what else we can find. Okay, that's the 10-ounce single. Here's a 4-pack. You can see it's selling. It's got a decent rank. This is the 8-ounce version, which also happens to be the CVS version. It doesn't tell you here, but trust me, it's the 8-ounce version. So once again, I know if I bought this for $5.59 for the 2-pack because of the buy one, get one, that's $11 for the 4-pack. Well, they'll make a little bit of money on it because if we pay $11 to buy and we factor in 2 for shipping, that's $13. You mean you wouldn't make much money. I'm not wild about this particular price, but keep in mind, we've only got 2 offers. And this guy's only got 5 left in stock. And not only that, you might be able to get the buy box with a higher price, like 30 bucks. So let's just say you got the buy box at 30 and you sold it. Then you're making 7 bucks. Now that's not bad. So these are all things you want to keep in mind. You don't have to have the lowest price. And just because it's selling currently at $26.99, that doesn't mean that price won't go up. Now, it might go down, it might go up. There's always, a gamble to it. But nevertheless, there are ways to get that price up, such as just getting the buy box with a higher price. Happens all the time. You don't have to have the lowest price to make the sale. All right, let's take a look. Let's see if we can find at least one more goodie here. And then we might just wrap it up. Here's a 24-pack. Now, this listing's a little deceptive. What they've actually done here is notice that each one of these is a 6-pack. So I'll bet you what this really is a 4-pack of these, even though it says, yeah, in fact, there you go, 0.95 ounces, 24-pack. So notice stuff like that and catch stuff like that. I don't like selling singles, but here's something I want you guys to see again. I call it comps, just like in real estate. I know that you could buy this guy at Target for between $3 and $3.60, depending on the week. Notice it's selling for $11, so it's selling for about triple what your buy cost is. That should tell you something, that this is a good item to keep an eye on. Look for multi-packs, look for variety packs. You can sell singles if you want. I don't totally recommend it, but it can be done. These are the bigger size ones here. That's the 10-ounce size. That's once again the Walmart and Target size. There's the 8-ounce 6-pack right there. That would cost you right now, we said at Walgreens, what do we say here? $5.59 for the 2-pack. $5.49, excuse me. So that's going to be $16.47 for the 6-pack. So factor in $2 shipping. We'll call it $18.47. And there you go. You got an $11.33 profit. We got some Cadbury eggs we could source too. We got Reese's Mallow Tops. Let's see if we can find anything else. We got a Hershey 3-pack with a little bundle added onto it. We've got a 2 variety pack right here that is going for $34. Not selling well, but that could change very quickly. And let's take a look at one more page. Here's the Reese's eggs we saw earlier. Here's a 3 variety. It's selling decently. This is the 10-ounce size. But for reference, these sizes cost $3 at Walmart, or basically $3 to $3.59 at Target. Now, one of these flavors you will only find at Target from what I've been able to notice. But point being, if you pay $3 a bag, look at what we have here. $9 buy cost, selling for triple that. Well, that's a moneymaker. It really is this easy sometimes, guys, if you just know your prices and you just look at what things are selling for. Let's see, we got some robin eggs right here. That's the 10-ounce size. I believe that can be found at CVS and Walgreens. I'll let you guys look that one up. Let's see here. We've got a 4 variety. Once again, these guys are about $3 each at Walmart and Target. So this would cost you 12. It's selling for 34, and it's selling. So there you go. Here's this guy. This one's gonna be a bit trickier. It's selling well, but if you're gonna end up paying about $12 for this bundle and it's selling for 27, you're not gonna make much money. But you never know. You might be able to get the buy box with a higher price. The current seller might run out of stock because it's selling pretty dang well. Let me see what else we have that we can find right now. Now this can be done on your phone also using the seller app or using the Amazon buyer app, but I really recommend for best results, use your laptop or desktop and have something like Helium 10 so you can see the rank right without even clicking on the item itself. But nevertheless, using the actual Amazon.com site is going to yield you the best results. Wow, look at that. 2-pack of those. Those are $3 each at Walmart. 2 packs going for 17. Cost you $6 to buy at Walmart. Notice there's no rank. However, look at this, 16 reviews. I guarantee you it's selling even though there's no rank showing. This guy here, I like that sell price, $39. Good rank. That's the kind of moneymaker rank I like to see. It's selling, but it's not selling so well that it tells me it's got a really low price. This guy, I'm not sure what it costs off the top of my head, but if you were to do a Google search, you could possibly find this at Target or Walmart, and this may be a moneymaker too, going at $39. Cookies and cream 4-pack. These could be bought for $3 a bag at Walmart. So obviously that's a $12 buy cost. Let's see if they are profitable. Not wild about this rank, but once again, rank fluctuates wildly. It could be 60,000 tomorrow. Who knows? Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not liking the sell price right now. This really wouldn't be a winner because at $12 plus 2 for shipping, you're barely making any money. I would stay away from that. But let's see if we can find one more winner before I wrap this up. And I really meant to go into more examples and more stores, but we're already almost 40 minutes between both videos. But I hope you guys understand the concept here. It really is just about knowing where you can buy the cheapest and then looking for higher selling prices on Amazon. It's a simple process. It's not necessarily easy, but it's simple. You don't have to be some mathematical genius to do this. This guy, not great. Let's see what else we could get. Let's see here. These guys, for reference, are $3 each at Walmart. So that's a $12 buy cost. It's selling for almost 33. Well, shouldn't take a math genius to figure out that's profitable. This guy's probably not going to work for you. These happen to cost $3 at Walmart. It's a $9 buy cost. Notice it's about $20 almost with a merchant fulfilled. But even if you got a higher price for FBA, you're not going to make a lot of money. But you might be able to make a little bit of money on those. Let's see, what else? Let's take a look at one final page. Sometimes your best winners are going to be on the second, third, or fourth page. We've got some jelly beans. Now, depending on the size, that might be the Walmart size. Let's find out. The size is the 14.5 ounce size. Okay, that's the bigger size. That's going to run you about $2.50 each at CVS, Walmart, or Walgreens. So I would not buy this because if you pay $7.50 and you factor in $2 for shipping, we are losing money. So know your numbers, guys. Don't lose money. Don't sell this at that cheap price. Now, maybe they somehow got it cheaper. There are ways. But nevertheless, even if they got these at $2 a bag and you factor in $2 for shipping, that's $8. You make a whopping 57 cents. You have absolutely no wiggle room. And if that price drops a bit, you're screwed. Don't sell this item. Unless, of course, you have some kind of crazy connection, or you can buy it at a very low price. Here we go. White eggs, $3 a pop over at Walmart. Look at that, it's selling. That's a $12 buy cost. It's selling for 33. Well, that's a winner, guys. What else? What else? Last page right here. Let's see if we can find one more winner. Nope, that one's not going to work. Nope, I'm not seeing any more on that page, but we found numerous winners just by looking through here. So, I mean, that's really all reverse sourcing is. You're playing with your keywords. We did a few different keywords. You want to check both all categories and category specific. In this case, we obviously used grocery, but obviously if you're selling something else like a toy, check in the toy category and also check in the all category. And also, don't forget to always check include out of stock when you get into your specific category, whether that category is toys, beauty, grocery, health, whatever it is. Doesn't matter. Don't forget to check out of stock. Sometimes you'll find great listings, and like I said, you'll be the only seller because no one's selling it right now. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. We're at over 40 minutes, and I was only planning to do about a 30-minute video. But like I said, it's a simple process, but it does take practice. And the more you practice it, just like anything else, the better you're going to get at it. And once you practice it enough, you'll find that it's really not that hard or that intimidating. But this is really what you want to do is reverse source like this. Don't limit yourself to just scanning barcodes, because if you do that, you're going to miss so many opportunities, like you'd miss this guy, for instance. Not to mention just numerous other opportunities. So if you do have any questions, feel free to ask me. And happy hunting out there, you guys. And I hope that you find this helpful.